Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Huda, binti Abdul Rahman, and I will present my final year project, which is Merdeka Patriotic, Patriotic Heroes versus Colonizers. Okay, history play a crucial role in incubating the youth spirit of patriotism. The lack of major spirit among youngsters and the lack of creativity in teaching history caused them to view history as difficult and boring. The first problem statement for this project is, today the younger generation does not enjoy learning history because they find it very boring. Second, lack of Malaysian spirit among youngsters due to unbothered behavior. For the objective of this project, the first one is to design a storyboard about Merdeka journey game, specifically on Patriotic Heroes versus Colonizers. Next, to develop a game application about Merdeka journey game, specifically on Patriotic Heroes versus Colonizers. And last one, to evaluate the enjoyment of Merdeka journey game, specifically on Patriotic Heroes versus Colonizers. Okay, now we move to the scope of this project. Okay, for this project, the target user is focusing on all Malaysian youngsters who are interested in learning history using computer to play games. And it is developed in 2D scene, and there are 3 levels that user need to complete to achieve victory. Let's move to the project. So this is the main menu for Merdeka journey game, and there are 5 buttons in this scene. So when we click character button, the user can view Patriotic heroes that were used in this project. We have Orang Kampung, Sultan Mahmud, Tok Jangkut, Panglima Awang, Rentap, and Lieutenant Adnan. When we click the character, the user can view the information of the character and their task in this game. Next, when the user click tutorial button, they are able to view the tutorial on how to play this game. In this scene, there are videos provided to make it easier for user to understand more easily. First, user need to collect coins. Next, drag and drop your character. And lastly, erase your strategy and do not let the enemy enter Tanah Melayu. For play button, when the user click play button, they will play to level scene. User can choose to play between level 1, 2 or 3. But first, let's take a look at level 1. Okay, in this level, there are default 50 coins, and users are required to gain more coins in order to purchase the character. When the coins is not enough to buy the character that user wants, it will not allow user to drag the character. And there are 5 limbs that require the character to protect their home from the enemy. The enemy will come forward according to the limb, and they will try to colonize their homeland. The gameplay is similar with level 1, but the total enemy is increased, and the time to defeat the enemy also will increase. On level 3, the gameplay is similar with level 1 and 2, but there are 2 waves of enemies coming in large number at one time, hence there are more enemies compared to level 1 and 2. When the user clicks Settings button, users are able to adjust the volume of the game from high to low. And lastly, quit button. When the user want to quit the game, they can enter quit button and they will quit.